Welcome back, my friends. My name is Sushant Ichwani, and I am the CEO and co-founder of 3 Touchpoints, a full-service web analytics consulting firm based out of Pennsylvania, USA. First of all, I would like to welcome you all in our first and exclusive blog series on optimizing your e-commerce business using your in-house web analytics solution. Secondly, all of you who are new to this series, I would highly recommend checking out our previous blog posts and videos at conversionpath.typepad.com. Now, let's jump on to another interesting topic of this week. And this question has been raised by an e-commerce manager working with a famous toys brand in the North America market. And this question was, most of the business folks in our company have developed a perception that analytics is just an enabling solution and often requires incremental investment to generate decent returns. Because of this misconception, they often ignore most of the optimization requests from the analytics team. What should we do to change this perception? Now, being a part of online industry for so many years, I've encountered this question or concern multiple times from various e-commerce teams working across different brands and retailers. But if we go to the bottom of this question or problem, we will find that this perception among the business folks about the incremental investment in the form of development project is not false. Over these years, various optimizations requests have been made and accepted without any clear ROI planning. The e-commerce managers were always in a hurry to make ad hoc changes to the website based on their egoistic attitude, their gut feeling, and oftentimes they try to repeat the same tactics that they applied in the previous organization. When we asked these e-commerce players or e-commerce managers, what was the driving force behind these ad hoc changes, following justifications came into picture. Number one, our online business was not generating expected returns, and we had to meet our monthly and quarterly goals. So these kind of trial and error initiatives were required. Number two, we were asked by the senior management to make those changes, and we got a special budget approved to implement those changes. We were entering into the holiday season, and the court freeze was about to begin. So we had to make those changes to impact the visitor shopping experience during the holiday season. Number four, we saw some exciting press releases from our competitors, and we were completely amazed with the kind of success they gained in such a small time frame. So we tried to repeat the same tactics in our company. Last but not the least, we had some unutilized budget last year. So we decided to make these ad hoc changes before we enter next year. When asked, did you do any ROI planning before rolling out these changes on the website? Here are some of the interesting responses we got from the e-commerce managers. Number one, well, we didn't put much emphasis on ROI planning because we were completely sold by the case studies presented to us by our analytics team and as well as by our e-commerce vendor. And we believed in the returns that other retailers and brands achieved on their e-commerce platform. Number two, we didn't know what kind of measurement strategy we could have implemented because we don't have much analytical expertise in our team, and we don't know how to use our in-house analytical system efficiently and wisely. Number three, we tried to do ROI analysis for some of the previous projects, but our analytics implementation is buggy, and we don't trust our conversion and traffic numbers. Last time too, we end up making a lot of assumptions and extrapolations which didn't meet our expectations. Number 4, oftentimes we don't get support from the management on these initiatives, which have an extended ROI period that is more than 6 months. Also, in these economic conditions where every online player is cutting down its operational cost, it's becoming really difficult to present an ROI analysis to the management and justify the cost. Because of the above attitude from the e-commerce teams and the current economic conditions, most of the retailers and brands are going through for over 2 years. The management has become extra cautious in approving any site optimization projects which does not have a well thought measurement strategy and an expected ROI plan. Here are some tips I would like to recommend to my readers and my friends to get attention from their senior management and help them justifying the cost of optimization. Number 1, focus on your low-hanging fruits. Most of the e-commerce managers would be surprised to know that more than 80% of the site optimizations can be performed using the in-house content management system, catalog management system, promotions, and search management system. But despite of that, most of the e-commerce managers underestimate the power of these in-house solutions and go for major project-driven changes, which requires incremental development costs. When asked, these are the following 2 justifications came into picture. Number 1, most of the e-commerce managers are completely unaware of the capabilities of their in-house